Hi, Homer Nottingham here. Thank you very much for coming along with me today. Let's step forward with the right foot and the left foot. We're working on breath medicine. Now we brought our body, mind, spirit into the class, so we're going to be working on a 10-minute daily practice. There's 3 main breaths that you need to learn to use, and there's 3 keys for breathing those 3 main breaths. Breath medicine is the most powerful thing you can do. So what we're talking about right now is getting rid of a lot of stress and tension and slowing the breath way down. We want to slow that breath down. What the doctors and scientists are telling us, the slower that we breathe, the healthier we become. So this is Nottingham Qigong, where the East meets the West for health and wellness. So we're going to start out with 3 different breaths that you need to learn. Number 1 is a stress and tension breath. How do you get the stress and tension out of your body? Anytime you have stress and tension, you want to use that breath anytime during the day. Number 2, a relaxing energy breath. Anytime you need to relax and bring more energy into your body, that's a little longer breath. The first breath will slow it down from about 3.3 seconds for a breath down to about 10 seconds per breath, or 6 breaths per minute rather than about 15 to 20 per minute. So it's going to slow all the systems down. The relaxing breath is a relaxing energy breath. We're going to slow it down to about 20 seconds. That's 3 breaths per minute. So we're going to go from 6 breaths per minute down to about 3 breaths per minute. And then we'll do a healing breath. If you want to heal the body, you slow it down to about 2 breaths per minute. So let's practice a few of these breaths, get used to them. So if we have any stress and tension in our body, we want to do a stress and tension body. We'll use our hands, but you don't have to when you're out in the real public. If you want to use it without the hands, of course, you can always do that. We'll bring the hands here while we're practicing. So we're going to breathe in 3 seconds. We're going to use that chest and abdominal breathing that we learned a little earlier. So we're going to breathe into the stomach first for about 3 seconds. And then we're going to bring it up into the chest for about 3 seconds. Then we're going to come up and pause for just a moment, and then a long, deep out breath. And that'll be, about 3, and about 10 breaths, 10-second breaths. So we're going to take a long, deep in-breath into the stomach. 1, 2, 3. Now into the chest. 1, 2, 3. Turn the hands over. And a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Long out breath. So that's about a 10, 11-second breath. And when you do that, it slows it down, it slows your breathing down, and you come into a state of calmness. So let's do about 3 of those. So breathe in through the stomach. Stomach's out. Now bring it up into the chest. Now turn the hands over. Pause for a moment, and then a long out breath, slow and soft. So a long, deep in-breath, another long, deep in-breath into the chest, pause, one more of those stress and tension breaths. You want to get rid of some tension into the stomach, pull it up into the chest, turn the hands over, pause, and a slow, soft, get rid of all stress. So that's the stress and tension breath. So we have 3 breaths: stress and tension, relax and energy, and the healing breath. We have 3 keys. They're really easy. You can memorize these without a problem. You can use this information anywhere, anytime you have any stress and tension in your body. So the 3 keys. Number 1 is long and deep. If you remember, on that in-breath, it's always long and deep. On that out-breath, it's always slow and soft. Those 2 is about all you have to remember, because that'll bring you into the third one, which is a state of calmness. So that's the stress and tension breath. Anytime you want to get rid of some tension in your body, you just step aside, or wherever you're at. We'll practice 1 or 2. We'll practice 2 right now without the hands. So breathe in, stomach. Breathe in, chest. Pull it up in the chest. Pause, and a slow, long, slow. So long, deep in-breath now into the stomach, into the chest. Pause for a moment, and a slow, soft out breath, letting the tension go. Let's do one more of those. In through the stomach, in through the chest. Pause. Slow and soft, letting go of all tension. So that's a 10-second breath. Now we'll move into the relaxing energy breath. Now the relaxing energy breath, remember there's 3 breaths we're trying to get you to remember. The stress and tension breath is also called a remembering breath. Many times we don't remember to breathe, so that's going to help us with a remembering breath. Remembering when we have tension to breathe, not ignore it. The second breath is a relaxing energy breath. Now we're going to slow our breath down now to about 3 breaths per minute. We're going from about 6 breaths per minute down to about 3 breaths per minute. So we're going to do an in again, hold this time, and then out. So it's a 4-step breath. So we're here, stomach, we'll use our hands to practice with. So the stomach's going to come out on the first inhale. Now the chest is going to come out on the second inhale. We're going to hold for about a count of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And out for about a count of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 20-second breath. In. And again. Hold. Slow and soft. So in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Chest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And out. That's about a 20-second breath. 3 breaths per minute we slowed it down to, which is a great thing to do. So that's the relaxing energy breath. Now there's other relaxing energy breaths that you can use. Many of them have been made famous by the Navy SEALs, one of them by the Navy SEALs. And of course those guys, when they go into battle or something, they must stay calm, collected, very relaxed, or else they don't come back. So it's called a 5-5-5-5, or a box breath. 5 seconds in, 5 seconds hold, 5 seconds out, 5 seconds hold. 20-second breaths, 3 breaths per minute. So breathe in for 5. Hold for 5. Out for 5. Hold for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In for 5. 4, 5. Hold for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more. In for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that brings you into a state of relaxation. That's softness. That's the one that the Navy SEALs use. Now, if you wake up in the middle of the night, you know how you wake up sometimes in the middle of the night and you can't go back to sleep. Try that breath. The Navy SEALs claim that it really does help their sleep apathy and the various things that happens to their sleep. So work on that one. It's really a great one for getting really sound sleep at night. And you can do it without the hands. So let's practice a couple without the hands. So in, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's it, real simple, 5 by 5 by 5. Now the next one, Dr. Andrew Weil, who is Surgeon General of the United States, a lot of the psychologists during the 9/11, when the towers fell, used this to calm people down in large groups. They would go out in the Central Park and do large groups, called it 4-7-8 breath. So you breathe in for 4 seconds, you hold for 7, you breathe out for 8, and again, that's a 20-second breath. Any one of these 3 breaths would be fine for a relaxing energy breath, or you could use all 3. So we breathe in, 4 seconds, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, in for 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold for 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Out for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's the 4, 7, 8 breath. So any of those three, or all three, if you like to set it into your 10-minute daily practice, is what we're trying to do. If we do 10 minutes of daily practice of breathing, it'll change our health and wellness. It'll change our life. As a matter of fact, it'll add many years of good health to your life. So that the last one that we want to do is the healing breath. This is where we really heal the breath. We slow it down to 2 breaths per minute. Now, when you slow down to 2 breaths per minute, it's really going to kick, you're going to be a little oxygen starved. So that carbon dioxide in there is going to be pushing on the body. Inside the body, it's going to feel like it wants to explode. And when it does, it's going to release some nitric oxide. That nitric oxide is just like if you work your muscles here with barbells, it's working the cardiovascular system, making it much stronger. So it's just going back and forth, stretching every cell in your whole body. Nitric oxide has been called the molecule of life. It's that powerful. It really does a lot for the cardiovascular system. So on this one, we breathe in for 5. We hold for 5. We breathe out for 10. We hold for 5. In fact, we'll go 5, 10, 10, 5. That's a 30-second breath. 5 seconds in, hold for 10, out for 10, hold for 10, 5. So inhale for 5. Hold for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Slow and soft. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Long and deep for 5. Hold for 10. Slow and soft. Hold for 5. In for 5. Hold for 5. Out for 10. And hold. So we're down to a 30-second breath. That's 2 breaths per minute. That's going to bring a lot of strength. It's going to bring a lot of oxygen, carbon dioxide. It's going to bring a lot of oxygen. About 20% more oxygen is going to come in if we're doing nose breathing. So nose breathing is really important. And about 6 or 7% nitric oxide is going to come in through that pituitary gland and right into the frontal cortex for our cognitive fitness, and right in here for some hormones, vasopressin, that will moisturize the body, and other hormones, human growth hormones, and etc. that really do work. So those are the exercises. Now, if you get really good, you become a super breather. Then we come in for 10 seconds in, 20 seconds hold, 20 seconds out, and a 10-second hold. So let's try that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Long, deep. Slow and soft. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very good. If you can do that one, you're a super breather. That's 1 breath per minute. And many of you will be able to do that. But start with the 2 breaths. And each one of these steps, make sure that you're very comfortable before you move on to the other one. Thanks very much for watching today. Hope that was helpful, and I'll see you next time.